Yeah, I've had a couple where they just feel like they're barely picking it up. Is there a rock pile out here, do you know? Alright, so we're at an old farm pond. Yeah, like you said, 10-15 bass in a half hour here at this pond. We're not sure it's an old farm pond. We're not sure if they drained it or not. He knows they expanded it, so they might have drained it down just to like a foot. So there might still be those old fish. He says they caught an 18-inch crappie here back maybe some 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. So this pond's a pretty old pond, but yeah, we're gonna see whether or not they drained it, and whether or not I think they caught like a 6 pounder here. Or he said there were some decent sized bass. So let's see if there's some of those good genetics still in here. My blades aren't turning, man. There it is. Again, we're trying to keep this really quick, he says, so just a couple casts before we move on to the next pond. Ned rig? I am too. If we don't catch him here, we may as well go to the that pond I caught him at yesterday next. Yeah, it's real close. All right, we're at the pond that I've been catching him at. So yesterday's pond, trial number two. Gonna go straight back to where I was catching them. All right, this is where we caught him yesterday. So got the camera today. Maybe the camera's making the fish shy. They got stage fright. Possible they moved down to this heavier vegetation. So we'll figure it out. We'll find them. Just don't know, man. Oh, snagged on the vegetation. I might even try. I have a little mini max. I might even try the mini max just because it's got that little bit less aggressive thumb. I also think this might actually be a half ounce. Actually, it is the half ounce now that I think about it. So I guess it is a little heavy for the water. I mean, it is heavy for when I'm fishing, but I really got this for deeper ledge fishing. Just little bit deeper stuff, 10 to 15 feet of water, but I don't know. Sometimes in ponds, I feel like it just doesn't matter. The chatterbaits, if you're fishing a 3-foot pond, they're like, man, it's on the bottom. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. But maybe it does, because there he is. Oh, it's a little toad. I don't like high sticking him, but got one. Lipstick on him. Nice healthy one. Not worth putting on the scale. Really cold though. Oh my gosh. Colder than I thought. Colder than it was yesterday. I don't know why the water temp would have gone down, but it almost feels like it has. Real nice crushers. It's got that lipstick like those fish yesterday. Hey, good to get the first fish on the board today. Relatively fat, nothing huge. Alrighty, good to know. Chatterbait. Get a nice little release on him. So again, it might even just be a forage change, like I thought. Again, I don't know. It's possible I could have thrown that spinnerbait and caught the same fish, but just gonna. Again, I'd thrown back in that place like 5 times before I caught the fish, so interesting how he chose to eventually bite, but also it's possible that he just needed a little more time to eat it. Because yeah, the guy that told me about this pond was claiming 3 to 4 pounders, so shout out to you, Josh. That's probably the biggest fish I've caught at this pond so far. Probably the biggest fish I've caught at this pond so far was that fish right there. Oh my gosh, that fish was staying. Did you see that? That fish was staying there the whole time. He just swam away. My goodness. I guess he didn't realize he was free. Sorry, bud. All the fish I've caught between today and yesterday have eaten probably within 6 feet of the bank, 6 to 10. Oh, I just had one hit it though, off the bank. There he is. Oh, he's a little bit of a. Oh no, he's not. Bass. Get him landed. Pliers for this guy. Yeah. There he is on that chatterbait there. Not too big one, not too big of one, but got that red lips. Still a solid pounder. Maybe 1.25 on a good day. See, bud. Yeah, and he hit it the first time, but he came back for it and got it the second time. All right. We figured something out. Oh, is that one? Yeah, I just had one. I might chop this weed guard off because they're hitting it slow. Yeah, totally.
Every time I throw it, it's getting missed.
Yeah.
Every time, and usually a lot worse.
Well, I think it's a forage change too from what they were doing yesterday.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this off and put a small moving bait on because this is you can't really have contact with the bottom because as soon as it sinks into the muck and you drag it,
Totally. And you're right, they're still on bottom contact. This is a 1/2 ounce chatterbait. I was gonna use a 3/8, but I just didn't have one, or I just didn't pick one up.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a gold blade,
Yeah.
I would try the gold blade.
I thought about even doing a little jerk.
They might, yeah. Absolutely. Just gonna chuck in here real quick. See if there's any that want the chatterbait from a little different angle. Chatterbait? Yeah. Alright. Let's see if they're gonna be eating the bitsy bug. That's much better. Tell you what. This is a beat up old reel. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. He's shrinking on me. He's shrinking on me. He felt better. Oh, he's shrinking. He's a 2-pounder. Get in here, bud. On the jig. Bitsy bug, actually. I was swimming him, though. Thank you. There he is. Not too bad. Decent little red mouth on him. You can see those chompers back there. Chompers are red. Decent little guy. He was swimming. He was hitting hard, but yeah. Gotta love it. Let's get a release. Oh, come on. Swim out there. Oh, he's turned around. Is he out? Oh, there he is. He swam away. There's one. Oh. Oh, man, he let go. You can see him, though. He started swimming off with it. Chatterbait's the deal today, I guess. Really slow. You might come back and eat it. I'm not sure, but a lot of times when you hook them, they don't come back. But also, if this is a bluegill pond, they're used to getting spine for their food, so.
They didn't want that red. I didn't get bumped on it.
Yeah, maybe it's even just a color difference, you know.
Sure
Maybe it doesn't even matter that it was a spinnerbait or a chatterbait.
Small jig and then small. Look at that.
Oh, let's see it. Ooh, is that a Rapala?
Yep.
Old Rapala?
Yep.
Is that the Shad Rap?
Yep.
Oh,
Small one.
you hear a lot of people rave about the Shad Rap, especially this time of year.
Yep.
Especially in this like rip rap.
Yep. I want to try it.
Totally. Guys, I see this one thing in the water here. I don't know if it's a suspended fish or if it's a little rock, but I just know there has to be a fish on it. Oh, it was a little grass patch. Okay. You have?
Yeah, it's like one of them went right across here.
Really? Smart that you're on that shade edge. They should ambush.
I saw one take off right here, go right across that way. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I can't fly by it.
It is weird because it feels like they turned off.